Hello, hello. All right, let's settle in. Hey, it's Dr. Tamara, aka the Comeback Queen, and today we're going to be talking about how to become fearless. How to become fearless. Welcome to my channel, How to Become Fearless. And I'm going to drop some nuggets. You know, this channel is all about living courageously, living without regret, stepping into your truth, and stop the excuses, right? And not to mention, I want you to get up off of that sofa and let's get busy with all this good information. Is going to propel you forward so that we can live the life that we want, live that blessed life, live our best life, and live our blessed life. So grab a pen, grab a paper, listen great intently. Hey, you can always watch the recording, right? So I'm here to drop those nuggets. I am the comeback queen, and we're always talking about how we're going to make that great comeback, teaching you the things that you need to know to level up in your life, to have the life that you want, to knock out stress, be knocking out those stress busters, and to live, to become fearless. Now, let me qualify that. Fear is a byproduct of being a human being, people. For instance, hey, a fear of snakes, fear of mice, fear of heights, real fears. I'm talking about internally within yourself to stop running around being afraid to make the next moves and to live the life that you want. But one thing for sure, I say this every time, if you don't get up off of that sofa, you're not going to find nothing. It's just that simple. So join me in this bandwagon of hope and life to live our best, to walk in faith, to walk in the direction that God has directed you to walk. So let's dive in. So how do you become fearless? You know, we've been talking about living with clarity, knowing what it is that you want, you know, how to define your desires, how to live without all this stress and tension. We talk about asking for help. And now, how do we do it? We have to be extremely clear. I've already taught on that, but I'm just going to always kind of be repeating. We got to be extremely clear on what we want. If you want a new job, then you know what you need to do. If you want to buy a home, you know what you need to do. You need to find the people that can help you with these kinds of things. Want a new relationship? Hey, let's talk. Out with the old, in with the new. You know, do some self evaluating, but be clear on what you want. What are your intentions on the things that you really want in your life? That's going to help you get to the next level. That's going to help you to be fearless, right? So just think about a time in your life when you really went after something you wanted. What did that look like? What did that feel like? How did that feel for you to go after something that you really wanted? You know, you're in the store, you see something you want. You know what that feels like and what that looks like because you're buying something that you can see. But if we're talking about untangible things, what will that look like to get a new position? What about getting a new vehicle? What about purchasing a home? You know, what about relocation? What does that look like and feel like? Really get clear because when you're clear is when you can live and become fearless. I'm clear. I'm clear on creating this channel. I'm clear on doing what God has given me to do, which is to work with people for them to be their best, to overcome the challenges of life, to have a listening, confidential ear. I'm living my best life right now. And I am here to help you live yours too. Because people, get ready because the train is moving down the tracks. And one thing I know, the train will go on with you or without you. So I have clients tell me, I don't know what to do. I'm stuck. I don't even know what my next steps look like. Well, we get together and dissect all of the things that are going on in your brain. And we help to position those things so that we know exactly what to start with here and what to start with here and what to let go of on the other side. Now, also do teach people to do that on vision boarding. Vision boarding is another strategy that I have, another tool in my toolbox to help people live their best. Because sometimes when we put it all in one place and we look at the vision that we have set forth for ourselves, it propels us to walk and to be a little bit fearless, right? So you can do this. You can. I'm believing in you. I know that you can. So once again, being clear on what you want. And then the vision board, as I said, is a way to visualize. It's a way that you can visualize what you do want because you can see it. You know, I have a vision board in my office. I teach vision boarding. So that has helped propel people to come back and say, hey, you know that what you did for me, how you helped, I'm putting things on the vision board that matter to me. You put things on your vision board in your life that matter to you. So when we're accelerating our vision, when we are attacking the things that are causing us some dismay, it helps us to stand up and to walk fearlessly. Yes, I can do that. Yeah, I may be a little afraid. Now, remember, we're not talking about fear of snakes and fear of heights and things like that. We're talking about that whole self fear that stops us from doing what we need to do. But one thing I know for sure, as I say all the time, if you are on that sofa, get your behind up right now. Get up and get moving because the information is right here. I'm dropping these nuggets. You know, circle up with me, follow me, circle up with a good friend. But you got to ask for help if you need it because we all need help. We're not invincible. We need to be going to God about this stuff and circling up with the right people, not the snakes that's going to bring you down, not the backstabbers. But this is real truth, people. Clarity of mind helps you to become fearless. When I am clear, it doesn't matter what's going on around me. If the water faucet breaks, it's not going to take away my clarity because I can get that fixed. It's not going to take away my clarity for what I want for my life. So many people are running from what they know that they need to do. Fear will paralyze you. It'll cause you to just sit on the sofa and not move. It'll cause you to lay in the bed and put the covers up on you. And listen, we all deserve a day like that. But when it goes on to day number 2, day number 3, day number 4, 30 days later, that's a serious problem. And then you really do need to really be reaching out to me here. Because remember, I'm a therapist and a life coach all in one. So you're getting a double whammy for your buck, right? So back again to living fearlessly. How are we going to do that? We're going to get clear. We're just going to get clear on what we want. That's all it takes is to get clear on what you want and then embody that. And then begin to visualize your success. What does that look like to get into that new car? What does it look like to get out of the old beat up thing that you've been driving? You know, what will that look like to get the key to your brand new home? What will that look like to get that job that you want? What will that feel like and look like to have that business that you want? Because being a solopreneur or entrepreneur or being in business for yourself, whatever words you want to put on it, is gratifying, but you got to be ready, set, go on that. You got to be ready, set, go. You got to move past the fear. You have to feel the fear, but do it anyway. That's how you become fearless. Feeling the fear, but doing it anyway. That's it. I mean, it's not a rocket science, but you've got to visualize it. You got to know what you're going after, and you got to be prepared to step into it. Someone calls you, you got to be ready to go. Because that's just the wheel of life. If you're not ready, the next person will be ready, and you've lost your opportunity on becoming fearless. Get out of the fear and the doubt that plagues you, and find me here to help. Keep listening back in this channel because there's going to always be some great nuggets dropped. So I've given you 2 points today. Get extremely clear on what you want and visualize yourself being successful. If you can just get those 2 things up and running, then you too will have the life that you love. So I'm hoping for you. I'm holding space for you here. You know, this channel is all about living courageously, living without regret, and getting to the place of living the life that you love. I do bite-sized bites here because I don't want to overwhelm anybody. So listen, I'm going to sign off here. And I know for sure, and I say that every time, Dr. Tamara White, get up off of that couch and let's get going. All right, take care. Until next time.